Me and you are going to a different planet right now, right? And we're gonna go populate a whole nother planet. Got a couple wives. We're gonna populate a planet, right? We got four different planets to choose from. What's the first thing we're looking for on that planet? On the planets?
Water.
Thank you. I told you the man was bright. I told you. I told you. He was sharper than a jelly donut. I told you. Y'all ain't believing him. I was holding out hope for you. I really did. You're right. Water. This is a real time app you can download on your phones called Find a Spring. You can tap your address into that app and it will go zoom right into the water spring right next to fresh water spring right next to your house. You could fill yourself up right from Mother Earth herself. You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah. Hmm.
This is time. See that? It's like a damn blob of water here. Do you see this? See it?
Yes.
Now, you see the I want you to get familiar with this joint. You see how it's bare right here where there ain't that much water in there, is it? Some
Right.
bare areas here, right? Bare areas right there, right?
Right.
As it moves out of the Americas, it starts getting more bare, right? So would you agree? It would be a little. It wouldn't be easy, but you could make it across this continent pretty easy, right?
Right.
Sir, you need to mute up top, buddy. We can't have you just wide open in the thing and me having to scream over you. You could migrate right through here, right, sir? You there?
Yeah, I'm right here. I just muted my mic.
All right, but not you. I'm talking to you. But you see this right here? See how it's a blob right there? See that's damn near 70% water, 30% land. Am I not correct?
Yeah.
Maritime, Poseidon. I'm gonna show you.
What's going on, boss? How you doing?
Hey, mute yourself real quick. I'm just gonna talk to the brother. Give me 1 second, and I'll get right with you, brother. I appreciate you
All right.
coming. Appreciate patience. Now you see right here. I'm gonna be fair. We're gonna do Asia. You see Asia's water system, sir?
Right.
You see Asia's water systems, right? And you see Oceania down here, right?
Right.
Now here's Asia and Africa, sir. Here's Asia and Africa, sir. So tell me again, sir. Tell me, sir. How does all life come from the driest land on the planet, sir? Skull Island. When we have more water than the rest of the world combined. Point blank by about 10 to 20 times. Now, when you're talking about South America, our freshwater down there, we have the biggest watershed on the planet in the Amazon River. Now, explain to me, sir, why the origins of people would be coming from the driest place on the planet, sir.
Um. Well, this is the where we have found the oldest human remains, is it not?
No, that's monkey bones. Zinzanthropus, Lucy, Zinzanthropus, Homo erectus. Those are monkey bones, sir. This is Skull Island. This is where our ancestors used to come and do gene splicings. That's what that is. That's our attempt to splice the gene, and we would leave them there to see if they would make fire and procreate and hunt and make their way. And a lot of them didn't. That ain't our ancestors. That's Europeans' ancestors because they're one of the ones we spliced, boss. Got more pyramids than the rest of the world combined, more water than the rest of the world combined. Everything comes from the Americas. You're standing here and don't even know where you're standing. Talking about your African descent. That's a lie. It's a lie. Yeah. Africa has 67 fresh drinking water rivers. 67. 67. Right? And 677 fresh lakes. We have 250,000 fresh drinking water rivers and 3 million lakes. And that's just in North America. But the American plant foods revolutionized the European, African, and Asian diets. Maize, or Indian corn, is an American native, astonished Europeans by the height of its stalks and the length of its grains. Cultivation of the crop spread to every continent, increasing the food supply and contributing to the runaway increase in population. So when they got our food, all of their Europe, Asia, and Africa's populations boomed. Here it is, right? Runaway increase in population that characterizes the last 500 years of human history, basically since they've been in the Americas. The sweet potato became a staple in West Africa, where it was introduced by the slave traders. Yams, which is indigenous to the Americas also, superficially similar to the sweet potato, was already established there. Beans, squash, pumpkins, peppers, strawberries. There was a European strawberry, but it was inferior to the American. Vanilla, chocolate, wild rice, and tomatoes, all American natives, unknown to Europe, Africa, and Asia before 1492. Out of 640 food crops grown in Africa today, almost 600 originated in the Americas. Now, sir, this is the last time you checked. Did you have to feed your mama?
That food existed before 1492 in the East, right? So there's churches that have corn stalks. There's churches that are from prior 1492 that have corn stalks carved into the outside of the church.
Where?
Yeah, I'd have to look it up for you. I can look it up for you if you want. I can pull up my tablet. But
This is what you do. This is what you do, and you look up those churches, and you'll see that we were bringing the maize over there. You'll see that.
1492.
Excuse me, sir. It doesn't. No, they're talking about an industrial way where you can have a population boom. Don't you get it? Dude, for real. Look at what we got to deal with out here, y'all. Man, I thank you for coming up, man. You need to go ahead and do more research, buddy. Hey, how you doing? Next guest, man. I appreciate you coming up.